Yeah. Well, we're live.
Look, yeah, it says looks like we're live.
Yep, we're live now. How you doing, HVAC? Of course, Breach BMC said he'll be back.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Oh,
so as soon as I get my new program, I'm gonna start doing a lot of pours myself too, just to like the Smurfs. Choo!
yeah.
How you doing, my friend?
Choo!
Like my little Smurfs up there. I don't think I can pour those yet. You know, I could probably I could
Yeah.
pour them, but cleaning them up afterwards and making them look really really good, I just not at that quite level yet. It's
Hmm.
been a long time
Uh,
since I've really done a lot of pours and casting.
yeah, I got one I got to get around to trying real quick, but I ain't got to it yet. It's gonna be
Because
fun.
I can get some really, really high. Oh, Jabba the Hutt.
Hmm. But that's probably
Yeah,
gonna
some
be
of the.
another one of those big pours. That's the
Yeah.
smallest one I've been able to find that actually looks like something.
So the other option would be you could make a core that essentially you could put in it to make it lighter,
Hmm.
to have a like a hollow
Yeah,
hole
I
in the
haven't
bottom of it,
figured out. Yeah, I
or pour
really
it and
hadn't
then
got to
drill it.
figuring out the hollow pores yet. I need to. Mm,
Well, it wouldn't be like complete. I mean, it's hollow, but you basically have a hole that you can see, so that people
right,
can still test it and everything and verify that it is full on silver. Because
right.
some people are kind of crazy.
Hmm. This one's got a little bit of a hollow base, but
Yeah, Papa Smurf. There, we melt the Smurfs down, and then it just kind of turns into a muddy looking liquid. And then when we pour them out, they turn back into a clean looking normal liquid again. It's weird, or solid, not liquid.
hmm,
Herman's gonna pour Papa Smurf and Smurfette, and they come out good for him. He's gonna pour probably a couple of them to sell them. Papa Smurf will probably be around an ounce or so. Smurfette will probably be do the calculations on how much volume they actually are. Because it's all about displacement. The silver
yeah.
displaces 10.49 grams per cubic centimeter. My computer's being a weirdo. Hi, Passion. I don't remember if I sent you the link or not. If I
Hey,
didn't, I can though.
passion.
Come up and hang out with me. Hang out with us. Let me see. Copy. No, I didn't, but I'll send it to you. I texted it to you. You'll have to email it to yourself. My laptop's not fired off all the way. Hello, Gregory Fleeman. How you doing?
In Casey's life, how you doing?
Yeah, because man, wouldn't he just be awesome poured out of silver?
Yeah, he
And I'd
would.
probably I'd probably enamel him like his hat and like his pants.
Hmm.
Give him a little bit of a little of color, and then same thing with like her. Smurfette's
Yeah.
mostly hair. She's got a lot of hair on her head. And then I have Hefty Smurf. I have the block he holds in the other room. But it had to be poured two separate pieces because the block is big. The block is probably be an ounce by itself. But Hefty Smurf is really
See
good
there.
at doing that.
See there. Just get him to hold one of those cubes there if it would fit the right size.
Well, he can hold a dime really, really well.
Yeah, that'll
He's
work.
a dime holder. Hello, Lyle Okamoto. But I mean, it could change the distance on his hands to hold different things, really. A little bit of tweaking, a little bit of bending.
Right.
So you call it different size objects. All right, hey, there's Passion at the stage.
Hey, and 4.
You're alive now. StreamYard. Load that up. Yeah, I also have Ezreal the cat. That dang cat. Meow. And I do have Vanity Smurf. But he'd have to have his arm cut off and poured separately and then soldered back on because his mirror just was right in front of his face. That'd be cool because you could actually polish the mirror to a mirror finish.
Mm-hmm.
But he'd be a good looking piece to pour too. Yeah, you just there, he'd be fine.
Yeah, it'd be surprising different things you can find to pour, and some of it takes a little bit more work than others, but they can be
Oh
fun.
yeah. Well, like I'd definitely be cool to find some, some round gems, or even some of the oval ones like that big sapphire, and then pour it
Mm-hmm.
out of silver, because then everybody could have a really neat looking piece.
Yeah. Who was it? One of them did that little faceted diamond thing. Now they got the silver diamond. I've seen several people with them.
Mm-hmm.
They look nice though. But
Oh yeah.
polishing those polishing those facets to make it look right. Ooh, it's a lot of work. There's
Oh
more
yeah.
work to pouring than people. There's more work to pouring than people think there is.
Well, see, one thing that's great for me is like I have a big upright belt sander.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not real big. It's like a 14-inch. It's got a 6-inch side disc, and a 6-inch side
Right.
disc I can get all the way up to like a 10,000 grit. So I can go like a real fine 1,000 or 2,000 grip. But then I also have a dual, looks kind of like a bench grinder, but it's got buffing wheels on both sides,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually have 3 different wheels for it. So I have a coarse, a medium, and a real fine with
Right.
different compounds. So pouring something like a gem out of silver, I could then lightly hit it with foul on the actual sander, on the belt sander, and make it really, really smooth, and then hit it with a polisher and make it a mirror finish if I want,
Oh yeah.
without really rounding over any of the little
Any of the
cuts.
facets.
Well, not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, hey, this laptop is actually firing up. Now I can open another one and bring up Nightbot. Because Miss Ghost Nancy Chi helped me set up my Nightbot to make everything on it run.
Yeah, I was thinking about stuff last night, and I was actually thinking about pouring a backgammon set.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, mute for a second. I got a call.
Command. That's what I need. Custom. I definitely got to get that down further. Alright, I'm going to make you full screen, Jessica, because I am going to copy your... It's Yo Crypto Rock.
What is going on tonight?
Hi,
Oh, we're in here hanging
Daddy.
out.
Yeah,
John
how
Wolf
to
had to take a phone call.
come on up and hang out. I thought you were gonna email me back. You're like, I'm loading it up, and the next thing you know, I go on YouTube and you're on. I'm like, ah, shit. Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, the laptop, it just took a little while to load, so I actually loaded it up on my phone.
Yeah, I'm sitting here packing up packages, getting it done.
I'm
Packing
going
them
to
up.
add Jessica into the Nightbot.
Let's see. I got to get over on YouTube.
I gotta remember where I have to remember where letters are on the keyboard, like exclamation mark, because I'm so used to using a phone and not a laptop that some of the stuff is like backwards Hers is just gonna be passion.
I want to bin the Burger King cup.
Right? I know she went. I mean, you want to talk about a butthead? She went to Burger King for lunch.
And didn't even invite me. That's messed up. Didn't even invite me or M4. Our feelings are hurt.
I mean, you are a lot closer to her than we are, or at least that I am.
That's correct.
Because she's only well, across the entire state basically away. South a couple states, but because she's in North Carolina.
That's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from here. So what do you guys got going on tonight?
Kind of hanging out, and we're going shooting the poop.
Shooting the poop.
I got my coffee.
That's it. Count me in. I am here to just hang out.
It's got Frappuccino.
We're doing a live stream with me. It's called Rapping with Rocco.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. See, that's it. And Tuesday night, we helped Jessica sell like a couple of items. I bought one of her items, gave it away at the end of the stream.
Nice.
I think I sold one thing to Jeeves wanted, so then I ended up finding something else that person for a Silver Sniper and just gave it to her because she's always been a great person. She's always been real cool and always in everybody's chat and everything. So
pretty cool. Yeah, we're just hanging out.
Just basically we hang out, we talk about things. We don't have any restriction on, arms. We say ammunition, bullet.
The only rule
say
here is have fun.
Yeah, exactly. You say balls and all that kind of stuff. We don't care. Anything, any kind of that kind of stuff goes.
You're about to get banned.
I'm not monetized, and even when I get monetized, it's not
unless you have.
It's not designed for kids.
I've been into YouTube for years, and unless you have millions of views, there's no money. People get all caught up into, getting monetized.
You start to make money around real money around 250,000 subs.
Yeah,
then
that's subs,
and that's got
100,000 of views.
Yeah.
But it's still
once
fun.
you attain that million subscriber level where you're getting every one of your videos is getting 500,000 subs. That's where you're or every 500,000 views. That's when you're actually starting to make some money on it. But otherwise, it's sponsorships and stuff like that.
It really is. We're gonna have
you want to get a sponsorship on YouTube. You got to be yourself. You got to be the same person you are in real life as you are on YouTube, so that companies know you're not just putting on a show.
Tell them, call SD Bullion. Tell them we need a sponsorship.
Hey, anybody ever wonder how SD Bullion can afford to sponsor money?
How can they what?
Afford to sponsor all these people with all the money?
I have no idea. There's lots. They're making lots of money.
Because they charge. I mean, think about it, okay? If you're paying, well, say just cumulatively, they have 5 YouTube reps that are making $10,000 a month total, $2,000 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means they have to charge $10,000 a month more for their product than somebody who doesn't pay sponsors. So it's kind of a way but I mean, it does help grow their business and spread their name. But I mean, honestly, you could do, I could spread my channel name or any business for, I get it technically under $200 a month. I could promote any business, and if they wanted an even better promotion, $300 a month.
Yep.
Like a coin business like that, where they're doing a bullion business. Want a basic promotion? Send me, 2 generic silvers a week. 1 to keep, 1 to give away. I'll promote the hell out of you. You really want me to push you and put your, put your name in all my comments and everything like that? Send me 2 premium ones a week. And keep 1 and give 1 away. If you send me 4 of the same, 2 1 week, 2 the next week, I'm only going to keep 1, and then the rest of 3 of them are going to get given away, And I'll give it out to the community, but I'll keep 1 for my own personal as payment.
Yeah.
And Papa Smurf said that gamma would be cool beans to have poured.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Badminton
Yeah,
would be too, you know.
I've been giving consideration. The hardest part for me would be pouring the dice.
Actually, that's not bad. So you put one of the 6 sides down, okay, or you just tape up the numbers completely or fill them with clay on the
Mm-hmm.
dice. So you can just pour it as then just, I mean, literally buy yourself like when they're on sale, you can get a drill press for $50 from Harbor Freight,
Yeah.
and then just literally you could mark out where you need the holes, where you need the mat, and then just drill down until the drill bit taper is flush.
Mm-hmm.
Because I actually made dice a couple years ago for out of silver for a friend of mine for Yahtzee game,
Oh, cool.
and they ended up they were like 18.7 grams, so they were just over half an ounce, but he wanted them
Mm-hmm.
for a Yahtzee game. I was like, sure. Back. Looks like you're saying hi, driving home.
Yeah, I got a couple Hildegards coming in. Been
Nice.
they're just the little 1 ounce ones, but they were the guy that did the work for Germanium Mint.
Mhm.
He ennobled them. One of them is going to be a funky hollow Hildegard, and the other one is going to be kind of like the black ruthenium with the gold in that nobling.
That'd be cool.
And he's going to hopefully autograph the things.
Yeah, that'd be
But
really cool.
him and his dad were part of Germania Mint, and they had a falling out over pricing. Him and his
Mm,
dad thought they were gouging too much, and so they split. But they still got uh, the rights to use their name with the Germania products or the Germania Mint name with their products.
gotcha.
Uh, I got the last two that he produced. Like they said, they made like one 100 of the ennobled ones, something like that, and I
Mhm.
got the last ones. So
You know what? Papa Smurf, let me get off of this device. This one. Yeah, the Germanium Mint does some really awesome stuff too.
yeah, well, like I say, him and his dad were the ones that were doing a whole lot of the stuff, and they still do for Germanium Mint. They just uh, whatever you call it, not they're not part of
Kind
the
of
mint,
like,
but they work for them.
yeah,
Do
design
work
work
for
and
them.
stuff. Yeah,
Right. Uh,
you're blue now, Papa Smurf. And also, because I have Nightbot that is being doesn't want to scroll down for me for some reason right now. If you type in right now, it says this is me. Let's edit that. Where's my edit button? There it is. My laptop is blowing a flame out its butt. We'll refresh it. Well, that would make them either dead Smurfs or zombie Smurfs. You know, hey, either one of those I guess would work. Hey, now it's came back up. Look at that. For anybody in the chat, if you type in exclamation me, it did say this is me, but I'm changing that right now to me. I should bring up your channel link right to your own channel automatically. So people can actually just go to your channel and like, subscribe, or everything like that. So it makes it really easy. You can just exclamation ME. Doop. Just like that.
You got it all set up, man. That's good.
Well, and I had, well, Ghost Nancy T. That's why I say she's such an amazing person. She did the basics of setting it all up for me, which took her 30 frickin' seconds. And then I basically got to see exactly how everything was, and I was like, oh man, shoot, that's easy. I got that one really good. That's not a problem now.
Pretty cool.
And you're in here already, Yo-Yo, too.
I'm
If
on
you
the
type in
Yo-Yo.
exclamation Yo-Yo, it brings up your info. If you type in weather, you know, exclamation weather, it brings areas.
There we go.
So you can, like, check this out. Weather. What's your zip code, Yo-Yo?
What is it? 19128.
191. Philadelphia. It says current temperature 60 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's not
The
bad.
wind's blowing from the northeast at 9 miles an hour, and the current humidity is 88%.
Pretty wild. That's funny. I like it. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
sitting here, man, packing
handy
up
to play with.
packages. Just finished up Kiko. Just finished up Mike Pepsi. Moving on to a couple other ones. Suzette Free's about to get packed up in a minute. Larry's about to get packed up in a minute.
I thought Larry, doesn't Larry live down the road from you?
Nah.
I thought he lived down the road from you or something.
Nah, Scotty and all them guys do, but he don't. Scotty B and Robert Brown and all them guys, they all live down the street. Larry's in Nevada. I'm in Pennsylvania.
See, I didn't know Larry was in Nevada. Because Ghost Nancy T is in Nevada.
Yeah, he's in Nevada in the high desert. That's the name of it. We all have hot sauce companies. He's High Desert Hot Sauce Company, and I'm Rocco's. Mine's Rocco's 6 Shooters Hot Sauce.
Oh, nice.
Man, I gotta clean up. I got packed. My wife's gonna freak out. I literally have packing stuff. Like, I don't know.
Everywhere.
Yeah, all over the floor. You know, tape everywhere. Little pieces of paper keep falling. That's all right. I'll get it.
And, John, your PayPal is the same as your email? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right. And if you want, you can put your Cash App in the private chat, and I can do exclamation
well,
Wolf will bring up all your info. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right now I don't have Cash App.
You're one of the people that got hammered too.
Yeah, I had somebody ask me a friend of mine wanted to borrow some money for cigarettes. They said, "Hey, can you send?" They requested $10 for cigarettes, and Cash App shut me down.
Wow. Yeah, Cash App's turning
Said I
into a bought drugs.
said I was in violation of their rules or terms of agreement. I said, "Huh? I didn't ask for nothing." But
That's why
hey,
it's so
you never know.
important to make sure that no one ever writes any notes when they send you anything or you send anything. That's why it's so important.
But you know what? Here's the thing, okay? So it's kind of funny. Coining around with their duck race for like a year period, I would send in channel credit donation through Cash App, and I would put a message in the comment. Never had an issue. But see, here's what it is. A personal Cash App you can't use for a business account. And a lot of people use personal Cash App as a business account, which is in violations of the Cash App community standards. But if you actually set up as a business account, dude, you could do 1,000 transactions for a freaking dollar and they don't say nothing. People can put comments in there, they don't say nothing.
Yeah, because they're making their little bit of money. Because really, how does
Correct.
Cash App make money?
So there are a couple of ways they make money. Actually, they do charge if you pay with a credit card.
That's right. That's about it. Yeah.
Because the credit card charges them a fee, so they charge you a fee, but they charge you a little bit more of a fee than them. And then business accounts, they charge a percentage.
You're right. When I don't have money in my account and I go to use it and it comes off my card that's linked up to the account, then they charge me. Yeah. That's right. That's crazy, though. All right. Kiko's ready to go out. Let's see. Who is next?
Oh, pick me.
Did you get the rhino?
I did. I actually showed it off on Tuesday. On the channel live, I showed it off.
You didn't even tag me or call me. You should have been like, come in here.
I sent you a link.
Yeah, you know why I didn't come though. I'm literally just I've been streaming a lot, and you gotta, no matter what you do in life, you gotta have that work-life balance. So between working, streaming, and doing my crypto, my day job, and doing coins, I've been, it's easy to lose track of your family and your responsibilities, and I just gotta make sure I get all that done.
I understand that completely.
I love, trust me, if I can get on here every night, hang out, stream, do buck and goes for $5 losses, I'd be on all night long. Yeah. We are the
buck and go $5. Man, Jay Catching Silver was hanging out here on my very first live stream.
Yep.
And I did 50 cents constitutional quarters as a buck and go. She got it for $1.
Wow. That's pretty crazy.
Of course, she wouldn't let that stand. So of course, she spent more than $1 because that's just the way some people are in the community, where they are like, they feel bad that you're going to take that big of a hit.
Jay,
but it's still just one of those things where it's like, yeah, wow,
Jay's really awesome.
She's an awesome person. She is a very cool person, and I've sent her definitely, I've sent her extra stuff just because she's such a cool person. send out a. I gotta share myself out now. I gotta whore myself out and get some. See if we get any extra people in here. Get some more people to give me some more watch hours and hang out with us and shoot the BS and cause some trouble.
That's it. We got 7 people hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for joining us, hanging out with M4 and myself and the rest of the gang.
See, I'd like to get my channel to the point where I can get monetized. I ain't gonna stop me from being who I am or saying butthead or stuff like that because, well, hey, that's who we I lost my cursor for a minute. We'll do that. Wink. We'll make you full size.
There you go. Well, maybe.
We're gonna be in trouble. Let's say it says
Oh,
silver
here comes
oboe.
Kraken. We in trouble.
That's why I said we're all gonna be in
silver
trouble
oboe.
now.
That's right. That's right. How are y'all tonight?
That's pretty cool. That's tiny, huh?
All right. Yeah, tiny piece of Greek silver. 400, somewhere between 400 and 300. Just average it, say 350 BC. And I don't know if somebody wanted that particular one. That's a awful small one. Got a little bit of salt water on it.
Yeah, HVAC won my very
You'll,
first race I ever did too.
That's what my
I think
my son
if
does.
anybody was interested in anything like that, we could even auction that, and we'd start it at $25 and see where it went. If anybody was interested.
Yeah, I've been pretty lucky too. Some of the most sweetheart people in the community have been coming and visiting when I go live.
I know.
That's it.
I know Snoopy was on and had shit a
She
lot.
is on. Yep, she's on right now. Because Lisa Anderson is modding for her, and then as soon as she goes to end, Lisa is gonna come over and hang out and probably do a raid with them too.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Oh my god, I can't spell also right now. It is horrible. I don't know what I'm doing.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Is that creaking?
Doing pretty good. Kraken Travis.
That's the freaking creaking cracking.
Whatever.
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
I said the other night. I said, look, it's Kraken Travis.
That's what I used to call myself, was Crackhead Travis. When I first started.
That's funny.
If you guys hear any really loud noise, it sounds like 45 going off. I have a fly that's bothering me.
Is that Heath Doty I hear in the background?
No. You have Mr. Wolf. John Wolf's in here.
Sound like Heath.
And Rock Solid Stacker.
The yo-yo.
Is that where you live, John Wolf, in
Sound like an
75860?
Italian. Sound like some of the mafia.
Well, that would
Almost as bad as Big. I mean, I say almost as bad as Big Apple.
I should change my name, the Mafia Stacker.
That would be perfect for you right there.
He's gonna change it to "How you
sound
doing?"
You sound just like one of them guys that you I hear on the movies all the time. You just sound just like one of them mafia type guys. No offense, but
I don't care. I think it's funny. It's great.
So, John Wolf, I see a coin. I'm assuming there's a coin there that has a space shuttle on it.
Yeah, it's a titanium coin from Guyana.
From Ghana.
Mm-hmm. From Ghana.
Yeah, yeah. It's got. As I remember, it's pronounced Ghana, kind of like gonorrhea.
Mm-hmm.
As nice as that is.
It's that
This
actually
is a 1
made of
ounce silver
titanium.
this is 1 ounce titanium from gonorrhea.
yeah, it stays right in there by Uranus.
That's it. Uranus got gonorrhea.
Right. Hey.
That's it. You'll never get monetized with me and Kraken on here.
Exactly.
All right. So I know channels where they do. Let me tell you, they make us look like Catholic nuns, and they're monetized.
Dude, I'm monetized and I curse on my YouTube channel all the time.
Dude, they got monetized before they got like that.
See that? Yeah, that's the
I
catch
used to be,
too. You know?
I used to be modified or monetized, and then the community guidelines changed, and all my videos of being in combat or shooting, Kate Barrett or Madus and stuff like that, those all got taken down because it was against the community guidelines. So they deleted like 900 something videos, which really sucks because some of those videos, that's the only way I had them left anymore, was just on YouTube. Because the original footage. Seth, how you doing, man? Seth says, hello, yo.
What is going on, Seth?
Hello.
I'm getting ready to pack up him and Larry. I'm working on Jay catching silver right now. Putting it together. What's up with you tonight, Seth?
He says he's hi, everyone. I mean, no, I'm sorry. He says hi.
What's
my
up?
way sound a little better. Oh, you don't have to say pew pew in this channel. You can say bang bang gun. You can say a firearm. You say machine gun, bullets. I don't care.
Nah, pew pew's like. Remember I said my when I used to do hot sauce and stuff, I was Rocco 6 shooter. So a lot of people, when they come in, they'll say pew pew. I think. I could be wrong. He could be playing with his pee-pee.
You can't offend nobody.
He said
Can I
hi
say
is more like it.
Kraken?
I don't want to offend. I don't care.
I'm always joking. I'll take it back.
Kraken's probably over here playing with him. Shoot, we know how Kraken is.
No,
that's weird that just changed. I didn't even hit the button to make it change.
No, they took it away from me, so I couldn't play with it no more.
Yeah. Kraken Mary probably did that, so.
No, hell no.
He says, I'm wearing your sweater, bro.
Sweet. Yeah, I used to have some cool stuff, T-shirts and all kind of stuff back in the day. I got to get back into all that. Now I'm even better at graphic design and digital stuff. I got to get back on it.
Well, like I said, my friend does website graphic design. He went to school and all that kind of stuff. And man, he does some pretty incredible stuff.
I need a sticker made.
Maybe I could work on it for you.
Well, it's not the basic sticker that you're
Okay.
thinking about, like they use on their rounds. I need a sticker made so I can put on something for another project.
What do you mean?
Like
Do you want
like
to
I'm
set
having
pull this pin for a good time?
no, I have something being made, and I want to put the name of what it is on it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really go into detail. I have to talk to you on a side because I don't know who might be in here that might be just lurking. I don't want them to know about it until it's done.
Oh, I don't blame you.
I've
Yeah.
already got Mass Man Metals.
Mm-hmm.
I got him. He made me
Great.
something for a certain somebody, and I should be getting it this week. Well, probably next week. But I got somebody else that's gonna make something out of. I'll tell you about it later. Let me put it that way. Me
Yeah,
and you'll have to get together and talk about it.
here, man. Hold on.
He got Instagram that. Mm.
There you go.
Betty.
I put my phone number cracking down in the private chat. Save it, and you can call me like later tonight or tomorrow or something. We can talk.
Okay.
Oh, Kraken, don't call that number. He's faking you, man.
Look like
What did I
I
write?
got that number. I think I got that number already on my phone that I've been calling. It's spent $1,000 on.
Creaking Crabbing. What's going on, Breach PMC? Got 12 people in here hanging out. What's going on, everybody? Can I get a yo in the comments? See who's here hanging out with us tonight. We got 12 people lurking.
Yeah, y'all don't want to just lurk. You want to interact because, you can say whatever the hell you want in my chat. I don't care. You ain't going to hurt my poor feelings. It's not going to be like, oh, no.
They said
You
they
see
want
what he
Kraken to
said?
do a buck and go. That's what they said. I just seen it. Buck and go on Kraken.
Yeah.
Kraken's going to do a buck and go on a
Yo,
he's not.
nice,
Case
crispy,
buddy.
fresh $1 bill.
No, hell no. I ain't doing no book and goes for nothing.
On a crispy fresh $1 bill that cost you $1. I do a buck and go on one of those.
No, hell no. No
There ain't
buck
no
and
chance
go
in hell.
anything.
Oh, man, let me tell you.
Buck and go is cussing.
Every
That's
once in a
what
great while, you can make out on a buck and go.
I can't never make out. Always putting me in the hole.
Delete album. I deleted an entire album, and I don't care. Isn't that weird? There you go, PMCC. I don't care. He says, boom, bitches. I'm trying to find this logo that my buddy did for me a long time ago for another friend of mine. So I'm finding all these really crazy pictures of like knifed and my buddy's SLS. His sweet whip. How you doing tonight, Breach?
I'll be right back. I just got to I gotta grab something real fast to finish the package. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
Gotta go wipe your butt. He farted too hard and it was a little moist.
Check that in for.
Hold on, let me swap you with John real quick. And he's got Rastafarian hair. Rastafarianism. I remember when you had those on your head.
Yeah, well,
Now it looks like you're humping them.
Yeah, right. These are handmade, man.
Yeah, they're what do you call it? Crocheted?
Yeah. Get a piece of the Kraken.
My grandma used to do a lot of crocheting.
My niece makes them for me. She's making me a hat that looks like the Kraken.
Oh yeah.
Be glad when that's done. It looks like a toboggan, but it looks just like these, except it's a toboggan. I'll wear it one night.
Yeah, then you definitely look like a Rastafarianism. You'll have the look like long dreadlocks hanging down, you know?
Yeah. This is the smaller one of the two. It's pretty cool though.
So you got a baby size.
Yeah. Nice little giveaway.
You stuff it full of silver coins and then smack people with it.
Yeah. I wouldn't tell nobody about it. About 10 years down the road. Did you ever find that coin? What coin? It's in that head. Oh, you couldn't get up
I'd
and
be like,
say
nah,
no?
man, that thing got infected and we had to throw it away. He is helping his cousin do something or other. Hello, Ginger Stacker. How you doing, my friend?
What about chapstick?
I sent the Mr. Happiness a message, I sent him the link, but I haven't heard from him at all.
I don't know if that's a plus or not.
Well, I mean, it could be either way.
I like Chappie. He's pretty cool.
He is. He is definitely fun to joke around with. Feeling gray.
If I knew for sure he wasn't in here,
Feeling gray. Yeah, I thought I made you blue before.
Where's Rock Solid live at?
Pennsylvania.
Okay, I thought so. He's at that 6'1", that 6 number. I don't really want to say it out loud, but I thought maybe it might be in Nevada. I got one number that called me the other day from Nevada, but I didn't know who it was. I think it was Ghost Nancy T.
Might have been.
I know she lives in Las Vegas or Nevada somewhere.
Yeah, go Reno.
I don't think a casino was calling me to let me know I won anything.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be awesome to get casinos calling you to scam you now? I'd be like, yeah, that's great. Huh?
I'm back. We got Supreme Ginger Stacker. What's going down? Yeah, when I'm doing my pirates, see, I'm so into the phone. I do everything on my phone. So I'm trying to print out my labels, and I'm on my phone, and I'm, going back and forth between this and that.
Right?
Ain't it fun?
I told you if I was coming on tonight, I got a multitask tonight.
And I told you it was fine because we don't really it's not like the purpose of tonight is just to sell stuff. It's to hang out and have fun and do some goofing off and just, hang out with friends and stuff.
That's it.
Hang out with friends and shite.
That's the reason I couldn't understand why you wanted me to come up here.
We have to have somebody to rag on,
Well, that's Jessica. Get on her.
Yeah.
She ain't all that innocent. She is not all that innocent. She's always peeping around corners,
Uh-oh.
drinking
she's
coffee.
an innocent young lady.
I told her I wanted to bin out the Burger King cup. She wouldn't even let me bin it.
Hey, Cassie.
No, it's crazy, right? You would think she would have just been that sucker in a heartbeat.
What you got showing, Justin?
Some sun catchers and some lights I wanted to sell.
What's that, a star?
It's a starfish.
That's a star.
Uh-oh. Everybody's going to be in trouble now.
Why?
Snoopy's gonna do an M4 raid.
Nice. Wasn't
Hey, guys,
Chappie?
go.
Chappie was over there, right?
Might have been. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was on their stream tonight. He streamed over there.
She's got a donut. She's got a trash panda inside of a log.
Is that a raccoon?
She's got a star. She's got her frappuccino. It's a raccoon. Trash panda.
A
Got her
frappuccino. Oh, you are
starfish.
shameful. You shake that drink so bad it doesn't knock the starfish over. Even the starfish knows you ain't supposed to be drinking it.
It's okay though. She's a girl. She's allowed to, $5.
Looking at that donut make me want to go to Krispy Kreme's.
I know. I'm looking at that donut thinking, man, that sounds really good right now. We got to Dunkin' up the road.
Y'all don't have Krispy Kreme?
After I drive through the dead zone. We don't have a Krispy Kreme.
Man, y'all don't know what y'all missing, boy. Woo.
I do because I've had Krispy Kreme before, but you gotta remember I'm from New England. In New England, the only thing that's really in New England is Dunkin' Donuts.
Man, there's a place up in Rocky Mount. It's Krispy Kreme. You get there and you can watch the donuts go around the conveyor belt while they're cooking, and then they put them in the box for you, and they're warm.
You can always listen to us. You can always listen to us while you're working in your garage.
They just melt in your mouth while you're eating them. Woo! Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, there's some Krispy Kreme that I really like, but then there's some Krispy Kreme too that's just kind of like, meh. It's okay. Just the same thing with Dunkin's,
I just like the glazed donut.
Oh, I thought you liked the frosted stuffed ones. Cream filled.
Well, now I do like the ones that have the yogurt in it. I mean, not the yogurt, but the what is it? The custard.
He likes the one that's got the warm yogurt in it.
When I did eat that kind of stuff, I was a big fan of Boston cream.
Well, see, I would think you were.
Yeah, Boston creams are good.
Boston
I thought
cream,
you might like
powdered
jelly.
jelly.
Might like cannolis.
Dude, cannolis are amazing.
I know they are, but I just assumed since you're like mafia type, you would like cannolis more than you would anything.
I am Italian. I can't resist.
I know you are.
Yep.
You sound Italian.
Can't resist.
That's the reason I said you like the Fugazi.
Me and the Fugazi, yep.
Yeah. That's the way y'all say
talking to him earlier. He called me with him and Mike Pepsi. Shout out to them guys if they're listening. They're awesome.
Sounds like it. I mean, well, he's actually hit me up a couple of times, and I swear I don't mind him talking to me because I listen to him. And it's like I go back into my my memories of the movies, and he sounds just like somebody out of a movie, and I love to hear him when they're talking, especially when they get excited. They're funny as crap to listen to. No offense to you. But when y'all get riled up, y'all's tone takes a different it's a different pitch, but with the same Italian effect.
Yup.
Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome to me.
That's it. Time to have some fun. Yeah.
Just like people from Great Britain or
Oh, yeah.
Britain. I love to hear them fuss and complain because I think they're just funny as crap to listen to me.
And I'm sure they feel the same way about you, Kraken.
I'm sure they do because I'm sure I got an accent that's just unreal. I know I sound different on the phone versus being in person because I've heard myself, and I've actually asked who is that left a message on my phone, and it was me. So yeah, I know I sound different. I don't care. It's all in fun.
See, I'm moving on to the Fugazi right now.
Uh-oh. Good luck.
I'm packing him up right now.
Oh,
Aunt Martian, shout out to him. He won a race last night, and he picked the Wonder Woman coin I had and gave it to Mr. Fugazi.
Mr. Fugazi. I didn't think Big Apple liked those kind of coins. I thought he only liked like the Peace Dollars and the Morgans.
Well,
No, Big Apple loves
Wonder Woman.
Linda Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So,
But Linda Carter back in her day, I mean, she was definitely a looker, you know. She was a
Right.
hardcore looker.
that's right. She wasn't no Fugazi. She was the real deal.
I hear you.
Yeah, just packing them up. Oh, no. Now, I don't know what I did
But now,
with.
I know you know.
Oh,
Yo,
I know that you know that I know that you know. I'm on to you.
I know you know Big Apple's first name.
Yeah, I do. I know
Not very Italian, is it?
No, but his last name is hardcore.
What is his first name?
Erica. How funny would that be, Yo? The first time he's on the phone with like Oregon and Big Apple, and he's like, "Hey, Erica."
He's not going to be happy.
He'd be like, "What the fuck you say? What you just say to me?"
Exactly the way he would. That's
Oh my God,
exactly
that
the
would
way
be
he would
so
come back. That's exactly the way he would respond to. What the fuck?
it would be so hilarious. That's for damn sure. He would freak out.
The best ever was this. So when I changed my name from Yo Crypto Rock, well, because I wanted to separate my channels, I was changing to Rock Solid Stacker, and we were all live. And he's like, "Oh, who's this? Who's this guy on my stream? Who's this Rock Solid Stacker guy?" And I'm like, "That's me." And he's like, "Hold on, you're Rock Solid Stacker?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yo?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Man, that's the stupidest name I ever heard." I was like,
I know. I remember that. I was like, "Wow, he's really gonna bust your balls that hard, huh?"
I told him I'm going to need therapy after that.
Hey, tell it like it is.
Hey, that's all right. I like it. If I like it, that's all they can.
You know what they say about payback? They are a bitch.
Hey, I gotta run and give a buddy of mine a ride to the store. I may be back in. I've got the link. So
Yeah, if you can.
I think I.
If you can do, because
I got
Snoopy's
to
gonna
the
do a
back
channel
door.
raid.
All right.
Snoopy's got gonna do a raid on us. So.
All right, I'll
That,
probably be back up here. I
I'm
just
definitely
gotta.
interested in that space shuttle coin.
All right.
I have a thing for space.
That's it.
All right. Yeah, it comes with a box. It comes with a nice little presentation box and everything.
That was a choice on one of the races I won, and I passed it up. But I've been kicking myself. I should have picked it up. That's a cool coin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not,
Did you see this one, Yo-Yo?
they have titanium coins in their collection.
Hubble Space Telescope 25th anniversary.
You know my address?
The box is magnetic, kind of like the Rhino
Nice.
box is.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The presentation on this thing is just beautiful.
Oh, that's bonkers, bro. I never seen
It's
that
for the
before.
25th anniversary, so it's a 2015. And this is listed as proof like. So I don't want to know what their proof coins look like, because if that's proof like,
Yeah, it don't get any better than that.
if that's proof like, ain't nobody got a freaking Dimple Morgan if this is proof like. If that thing is freaking flawless. It's in a 1 ounce, and it's a big rectangular bar. They did an amazing job on it. Even like the print just looks beautiful. And then because it's an anniversary, 25 year, I mean, the COA is beautiful picture on it. They did such a fantastic job. It's a, of course, Samoa Bank, Central Bank of Samoa, but they made 1,990 of them because that was the year the Hubble was launched.
That's cool.
Yeah, quality proof like. Man, 1,990 made. Oregon actually picked this up because he knows I like space. I have a thing for space. When you really think about everything that's really going to happen in space, it's pretty crazy.
I can understand you enjoying space. You have so much of it upstairs.
You're darn right. Got lots of room. Lots of room to grow.
It's actually stuff for rent.
We just stuff it full. Keep stuffing it until everything's packed full, I got some.
Is there
I found
anybody
some
in
more
the chat?
for it. There's 7 people in the chat.
Is that that's including us though, right?
Oddly enough, I checked it. It does not count us. It does not count people on Pan.
There we go.
Because she was me and John Wolf in here, right? And we were both in the chat, but nobody else read. Hello, MJ. How you doing, hon?
MJ Squirrel, what's going down?
Woohoo,
We're in
MJ.
here. We're in here making fun of each other.
We're over here
So if
getting
you
ready
wanna,
to cook some squirrel meat.
Yeehaw.
he's gonna raise his cholesterol by 200 points just tonight.
Eating Krispy Kremes and barbecued squirrel.
Guarantee you I'll get something out of a reaction out of that. I told you.
He's eating squirrel flavored Krispy Kreme donuts,
Only the best for us.
or as he likes to call them, dog nuts.
Mm-mm-mm. There we go. The Fugazis, it's official. His package is done. The label is printed out. The Fugazi is ready to go out in the mail.
I'm
The
just playing MJ.
Fugazi. Oh, don't worry. She knows you are because she has your address. She'd probably come
No
over there
doubt.
and murder you.
No doubt.
And you know how the women, I'm sure that Crack and Mary would help her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Passion up here right now, MJ. We got Rock Solid, of course. We got Crackhead Travis.
We got I'm doing my own thing. It's called Shipping with Rocco. Packing
Right.
no, it's Packing with Kraken. That's going to be my new show. Packing with Kraken. There we go. Join
I'm
us
not in. I'm
every
not in
week.
Oklahoma. I'm not in Oklahoma there, MJ.
Oh, she
Join us
knows, but she
every
knows it's
week.
not that far of a drive from you either.
Thursday
I'm in
night,
North Carolina.
Packing with Kraken.
That sounds good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the best one for you.
Dude, I will pay a company to Photoshop Kraken getting. I'm sure you guys have seen that like meme video, and it's like a guy. It's the two guys, and there's like a Honda cord, and one's nailing the other one from behind. I'll pay a company to put your face on one of those guys, Kraken.
All you got to
Photoshop
do
it.
is
So you're that way you're packing it. You're getting packed all right.
all you got to
Yeah.
do is send me a picture of his face, and I'll make it happen in about 15 minutes. Yeah.
Don't you do it.
Right.
Don't you
Well,
do it.
MJ, have yourself a great night. And by the way, how's work going? Because I know you were working a ton of hours.
Don't do that, Solomon.
I would never do that, bro. I
I
wouldn't.
appreciate that's sad.
But now you know what'll happen if you make them mad.
Look, my mom checks out my channel, right? So she's always looking for me on here. So please don't do that.
We'll get you. We're gonna get you disowned.
Exactly.
I meant packing bongs. That's all I meant.
Yeah, right.
Now with M4 meant that was a whole different story.
It makes me wonder about M4.
You know, you never know what Santa Claus is up to.
Right?
Damn right.
And I've
Dude,
been
you
good
have-
this year.
You have the raddest fucking beard. Oops, of all time.
Don't tell
Oh,
me
I
that.
don't care if you say fucking on here.
Yeah, no.
Just realize,
I don't
Kraken, that
like-
also means I know how to get in your house.
I don't like to do that just out of
I'm Santa.
respect for people that are listening in. They could be around their family, their kids. I do
I know how
apologize.
to make you. I know how to make you stay in my house until the law get there.
Remember, Santa Claus is magical.
See if he can dodge
So
a
when you
bullet.
really think about it, though, Rocco, it is 20. The people who have kids that don't know what cuss words are,
There's no such thing.
they're not watching. They're not watching YouTube. They're not watching channels like this.
Yeah.
They're on like watching like the televangelist channel.
Well, they're not allowed to even, be on social media. So there you go. Basically, you're right.
Yeah, if they don't know what this is. It's like, yeah.
Social media is dangerous if you don't know how to control it.
And let me tell you, I have some friends that are Amish, and let me tell you, I watched the father who was like early 60s and makes everybody I know look lazy. Smashed, and the words that came out of that man's mouth was surprising.
Imagine that.
I'm I'm pretty sure he had to beg for forgiveness that night, but I guarantee you that one hurt him because yeah, blood squirted. I mean, he hard swing hammer hit right on his thumbnail. Split the thumbnail wide open, split the thumb open. Yeah, yeah. He cursed, and I thought to myself, man, I wonder where he heard those words at before.
Hang on, you need to put on a red cap. You look like a little yard gnome.
I know. I got 6 weeks to grow so far. 6 weeks it's been. It's coming in pretty good.
I mean, I got something. I can get you. I know what I'm gonna.
Oh, I'm getting a whole Santa suit, man. I have to find one either that has the stuffed belly in it, or I'm gonna have to use a pillow or something to have the belly. Look, there you go. Look, Passion's got Santa Claus right there.
You're more like Evil Claus than Santa Claus.
You ever watch Futurama? You know, they got the Santa Claus robot. He kills people. There you go. Yeah. Well, I know you saw that video. That video I put on my channel for She Happy Chappy of Uranus with the garden gnome in the dress.
That's all you right there, bro. Just your brothers and everything.
Oh yeah. I'm the king of the garden gnomes.
I
I mean, come on. I'm 6'2".
Are you eating the Uranus fudge again?
6'2". Huh?
Oh, Kit Kat.
Kit Kat
I want some.
and Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, they're good. They give me heartburn though.
Do they?
Yeah. I don't know. The salt.
Yeah, Crockett. I'm 6'2", 230 pounds.
Yeah, Bullet. I wouldn't even fight you. I'd just shoot you. Ain't no way in the world I can fight up against that. Ain't crazy.
And that's probably about the only way. MJ Squirrel's met me in person. You know, a couple times now. And when Jessica Biggs met me at that Tulsa show,
yeah,
she could not believe, like, because you got to think 90% of the coin community they look like people who live in their mother's basements. They don't look like people who actually exercise or eat healthy or anything like that. They just look like a bunch of overweight bums, you know. And I mean, I fucking work out. So yeah, she couldn't believe how like just big and like brawn I am.
Gotta stay in shape, man.
Which is also disgusting, by the way, because she kept on rubbing my arm and stuff.
Good.
AM4.
Well, think about it. All these people stack silver and gold in case something really bad happens, you know? That's part of the reason they stack. Look like a Charles. Now, hold on, there we go. Let me hit the button. Boop. Come on, anytime. Streaming yards. There you go. If you turn your phone sideways, you can make it bigger.
Yeah, no. For some reason, when I turn it sideways, it freezes on my side, and it takes me a minute to get going.
Yeah, see, he's got a beard like me, just a little shorter.
You know what the date is on this?
Probably like
18
1872.
1813.
Oh, 1830.
Yeah,
Really nice and older.
it's 90% silver.
Yeah, is it a crown or
It's 5 francs.
well, 5 francs? Nice.
It's Belgium.
Yeah,
1873. I apologize.
I like them. I have a couple. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they nice. I got a couple too.
No, 1873.
Yeah, this is a 1873. I do have one that's a 1813 though.
And see what's funny is I said
Long.
1872. Remember?
Yeah.
Because I seen that I front before.
You know, what's so weird is some of the coins that I look at are the foreign coins. Either they favor or our coins favor their coins. The
Mm-hmm.
design. They're just different in the means that of what they use, but they're basically the same thing. They're just set up different. Like I mean,
What do you got to think, Jay? So
like our quarters, and like like say for instance the quarter, I think it's Santa Ana, the one that has the castle on the back.
yep.
They have the same kind of
Yeah, that's
coin
Santa.
in Mexico. It's just a different design.
Yeah. So believe it or not, a lot of when the U.S. Mint first started, a lot of the coins that were being made, because they couldn't do enough silver fast enough, we would take other countries' coins and restamp them. Native hospitality.
This is a 2014 yes Sacagawea.
Yeah, she got a pot pipe in her hand.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Getting
All the
on.
stuff the government says about marijuana, but yet they can do a coin with a pot pipe in her hand.
I think they were smoking peyote. Better
Yeah, that might
quality.
have been.
Better quality stuff.
Yeah, it comes from a cactus.
Right? This is the British Caribbean. It's a 62.
Mm-hmm.
Got the ship on the back. Can't really tell in these flips. Flips are good to keep them protected, but bad when you want to show one off.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it makes it really hard when you want to show one off.
And I have a
True.
yeah, pretty.
Yeah, the
I don't
fruits
have
always
half,
look really nice.
I don't have half the stuff y'all put up. Then I got this thing, which is like, remember that silver, the silver
Yeah.
version to this?
Yep.
I got the copper version, but I got 2 Valcambis in it. I don't know what they were. About $8 a piece.
And then I
Probably.
have to that Kraken is there's an aluminum buffalo bar.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's a titanium buffalo bar. Because literally titanium is a lightweight replacement for steel, and it's half the thickness of the aluminum for the same weight.
Yeah.
And then
Hey,
there's a 5-ounce brass bar.
Oh, that's super cool. I'll be right back, guys. I got to do something for my wife real quick. I'll be right back. I'll jump
Yeah,
back.
you're all good. 3/9 fine brass, which I'm not sure how that works since brass is a composite.
Yeah.
Brass is a mix of metals, so it can't technically be 3/9 fine. But hey, 5 troy ounces of brass, and I mean, it feels heavy, you know,
Oh, I'm sure it does.
especially compared to either one.
I got a 2-pound ball in there with my cracking head that Miss Silverkeys made for me.
But yeah, actual troy ounce of aluminum and troy ounce of titanium bars, which they're just kind of neat.
Yeah, but you didn't pay
They're
as
kind of
much.
fun to play with, you know.
Hey Judith, hey Dan. You didn't pay as much for the brass, did you? Like you would if you bought an ounce of silver, though, right?
No, not nearly as much. That was pretty cool, Judith and Dan Davis. A little on the pricey side, but definitely a cool piece. I mean, that was for sure. Definitely something you don't see every day. And I gotta look tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Wild lettuce par and pot. I think I have a bezel that will fire as in a pendant, like a pendant bezel that'll hold it, the right shape and everything.
My dog Chew is in the house.
Chew's been here. He's been hiding from you.
Well, if I see him, I'm gonna always speak to him. If I didn't see him any of them, I'm
Yeah, you've been here since the beginning.
Well, I couldn't see the cat, but I just cut my TV on and flipped it over here, and now I can see a little bit of everything.
Well, earlier in the chat, he said, "Don't tell Kraken I'm here," so we didn't say nothing.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. You see that thing that Jimmy Snowdog made?
Maybe.
It's the crack. He made a Kraken necklace that glows in the dark. And I'm gonna tell you what, but when
Oh, nice. I was gonna say that was kind of a very broad statement. You see that thing that Jimmy Snowdog made? He's made lots of stuff, so maybe.
Yeah, he made a necklace that's a Kraken necklace. You remember, like the Kraken, the blue Kraken that somebody gave me a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's one like that, and he's made it into a necklace, but he's made it so it glows like ultra high intensity glow.
Oh, nice.
It's nice. He said he was gonna give me one. I told him
that'd be cool as hell.
I told him I'd pay for it, and then I gifted him a coin, and he said, "Well, definitely gonna give you one." So he won't let me buy it. I didn't give it to him.
Yeah, it's a good community, you know.
But see, I didn't give him the coin so that he would give me one. I did it because I knew he wanted it.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like you with all these foreign coins I find, you know.
Yeah, I know, but you know daggone well if you asked me to, I'd pay you for them, but you won't let me. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I know you like them, and I pick them up, even like the ones I buy half time. I pick them up so freaking cheap. You know,
I appreciate it.
I pick up half a dozen coins or a dozen coins for like $1. You know,
Yeah.
It just doesn't. You know, I know you like them, so it ain't no big deal for me just to send them out to you. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What are those squares on your table with them jewels? Are they real or are they just for looks?
No, they're real topaz.
The blue one is pretty. So is that green, that dark green.
Yeah, it's a square cut topaz. They're lab created topaz. So they're lab grown. Because they can reproduce the chemical structure of certain gems exactly in a laboratory.
Man, that's not.
because of the lattice of the way that the elements lay out. Just they can duplicate it, kind of like diamond. They can duplicate diamond.
Well, how much do they sell for?
I do these big cubes like this. This is a 1. So to give you an idea just how big it actually is,
I see it. It's
I'll
the same
put a.
size. Smurf.
Well, no, there's a Kennedy $half. If I can stop moving around on me, this stupid thing.
So it's about the same per cup.
There's a Kennedy $half. Where the corners are kind of angle cut, it's the same size as a Kennedy half. It's 1 inch square. Weighs 145 carats. They're just, yeah, they're pretty. They're cool to play with. I've sold quite a few of them at $60 a piece. I still have a few left. I mean, if somebody wanted one, I'd do it $35 shipped.
You know, right? If I get me one of those, the very first thing I want to do is have somebody cut it. Cut like laser etch my name or something in it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Flawless.
Looks like this piece of fluorite.
That sapphire was
That fluorite.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, this Judith and Dan Davis, they bought this sapphire right here, 90 carat. They've got a.
Did you send it to them already, or is that another one?
This is another one.
Wow.
Yeah, they've gotten one from me already, and then they bought another one. They're gonna give away as a Christmas present. There's a topaz, rectangular shaped topaz.
I thought sapphires were expensive.
Certain ones are, and certain ones are not. So contract comes from how many inclusions it has in it. If it's lab created versus a natural chunk, if it's what they consider industrial conundrum versus 4A plus, because that's what sapphire is actually, conundrum. Sapphire and ruby are the same coin. Same coin, same actual gem, same element.
Right.
Kind of like these are those are rubies, but at the same time, it's still sapphire.
Right.
Just what's really cool about rubies is they hyperfluoresce under UV.
My nephew, he found one in a pit that's still in the rock form. But they told him if they had to cut it, it would cost them about $20,000 to cut it out.
Yeah, he just went someplace that they didn't want to cut it or anything, and that's why they said so much.
I mean, it's huge. You can tell it's. I mean, you can look at it's like a rock. It's encrusted in the earth stuff, man. It's weird looking. It's like a geophine.
But the thing is, like, he could buy a rock saw, really nice rock saw, for like $5,000. He could buy a huge industrial used one for probably $7,000 and cut it himself.
I would just sell it to him. How much you give me for the rock?
Right.
Just back. Anything you make off of it is a profit because it didn't cost you anything to find it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they'd be like, well, what you actually have here is a big old frozen piece of poo.
Right? A frozen piece of poo. Was that a whale with a unicorn in it?
That's a narwhal.
What's what's that green thing in the very background? It ain't no frog. Frog's on one side of the table. What's the green thing in the back? Behind
Yeah.
the mermaid.
Turtle.
That's a turtle. Oh, it must
Yeah,
be
her
laying
mic's
down.
muted, so she probably doesn't even know you're talking. She probably can't even, doesn't know she's muted,
Probably.
or she stepped away. But it's a turtle. It's a sea turtle. And then in the front is a narwhal.
Everybody
Was
done
that
left.
cracking, Mary?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rocco will be back, and I know John Wolf he'll be back too. But I like picking stuff up like this off the ground, you know. I think this stuff is just beautiful because those are all quartz, little dark quartz crystals. I haven't really. I got to probably scope it to see exactly which quartz they are, what crystal they are,
Right.
because they're really, really dark color. Like a whole cave structure of it. But like I picked that up right off the ground.
Is Jessica back now?
Yeah.
I picked it up off the ground. You didn't know your microphone was muted, did you? Or did you fall asleep?
I had to use the restroom.
Oh,
She's like, damn it, every
Hattie-
time I sit here
Hattie,
and sit
use
here
the
and sit
girl-
there,
little
and
girl's
nobody
room.
says anything. As soon as I go to the bathroom, then boy, everybody wants to hit me up.
Yep.
Got to bring you a porta potty in your room sometimes, it seems like. That's the way they did me the other night. As soon as I went to the bathroom, and as soon as I went to the bathroom, I heard them, all right, Kraken, what you got? What? Sit here for 20 minutes and you didn't say nothing to me. I go pee.
That's when it comes on. What do you got? I got some diarrhea.
It's some gonorrhea.
It's funny on my phone, just the way it looks, because you have the lights behind the panda head. It looks like it's a floating panda head.
10,000 back, $8 for fun.
That's pretty cool, Judith and Dan Davis. I mean, that really, really is. Makes me kind of wonder, like, what it is, what it's actually made out of. Like, describe the color, if you can. Because see, almost all metals are gray, but they're different kinds of gray.
Just got surprised.
Yeah, it looks like a
you
floating
doing
panda head.
stained glass.
I'm afraid to do
Because she'd
stained
probably be
glass.
missing half her.
I'm
I don't
afraid
have
to
any
do.
problem.
I
Go ahead.
told my mom. I told my mom about using real stained glass, and my mom's kind of iffy on it because she's afraid I'll cut myself.
Oh, okay. I don't have a problem with staining glass. Every time I lean up against one, I stain it.
So that's why these are plastics.
I hear you. Well, they got a kit. I saw on Amazon they had a kit of stained glass that was in plastic. But you it when it sets, it's like, stained glass. It's pretty cool. I thought about getting one.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are kind of like an epoxy base and stuff like that. Judith and Dan guys live in. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's like an alien spacecraft or something of some sort.
That's what you need to start making, Jessica. Alien UFO. That seems to
I
be the
got some
thing.
alien ships.
See, she knows.
She would like Happy Chappy, I guarantee that would sell.
Yeah.
I got some.
Make them glow in the dark.
Where is it
You have to
at?
get them to glow. You have to get some of that glow in the dark paint.
I got glow in the dark paint. I just haven't used it.
Oh, she's got glow in the dark paint.
Oh, there you
You
go.
haven't seen my paint yet, Kraken.
I hear you. I ain't
See,
Full.
questioning.
She got closets full of paint.
hold on. My room's kind of a mess. Here.
Damn. What'd you do? What, buy out Walmart? Yep, you bought Walmart out. Now I know why I can't find no darn paint. Is it your house?
Cloud right there. There's stained glass paint.
I hear you. That's cool. Say it with Krylon.
I got more underneath my bed and in my closet.
Great day in the morning. You live in
Yes.
Edenton, Jessica?
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was Eden or Elizabeth City. How far are you from Elizabeth City, though? You ain't that far, are you?
45 minutes.
Yeah, so I figured it was close. I don't know. How far are you from Mary Hill?
I don't know because I'm not good with mileage.
Okay. I'll have to look it up. We have some family that live in Mary Hill that we were gonna go see. I didn't know if it was close to where you lived at. We make a
I
swing
don't.
around.
I don't know because I'm not good of how many hours from here and there.
Okay. That's fine. I can Google
My mom and dad is pretty good with how many hours and mileage from here to another state or area.
it. Right.
But I got ships.
She's got ships.
There's your rocket ship. That looks just like the one that's from Uranus, doesn't it?
Yeah. You said that, not me. I just agreed. That looks like the ones off of the games.
Yeah, it
The
does.
first
Yeah, yeah, it really does.
It's really long. I'm gonna have to show my face. It's really long.
info Judith and Dan is asking you or saying something to you.
I made it really long. Ah, don't follow me.
The info go.
Yeah, I'm
Info
actually currently looking at the geological map of Mississippi.
Okay.
I only spelled Mississippi wrong 3 times though, because it's a whole
There you go, Jessica.
it's
That's
a
pretty cool.
sunshine.
It's a whole bunch of daggone spaceships together.
They
And
got arsenic
Saturn.
there.
Oh, that's cool as crap, though. I know that one's more than $8.
It's $8.
It is $8.
Hmm.
It's got a cat. Saturn cat. That's pretty. I got to have that. Put it to the side and I'll get it from you tomorrow.
All right.
$5 shipping, right?
Yes.
Okay. Why should I tell her you got 1 month before your birthday? You don't need to make you nothing for your damn birthday. Hey,
And
I just bought you a whole bunch of stuff from her for everything. Lord Jesus, make this child something for her birthday in November, please, before she has a little connection. Jeez. Poor little baby don't want to get nothing. Can't get nothing right away. Oh,
Boy, I know somebody's gonna be sleeping on the couch tonight.
I don't care if I sleep on the couch or not. Give me the pity eyes.
Let me write this down.
I'll tell you what, take some dog poo and put it in a bag and send it to us for November. What?
Cracking
Dog
Mary's
poo?
gonna.
She's upset because the place that her daddy's staying at, they're not doing him right, and there's nothing she can really do about it. So, except moan about it. Okay. And it don't matter. What are they gonna do? Put him in jail? He's already in jail. He can't go nowhere and do nothing. It's what you deal with when you deal with rest home people.
Oh, you're in. Okay, top far right corner. This is gonna be. Big back kind of sketchy area. Judas and Dan, there's arsenic deposits there.
Oh boy.
Not a lot by water. Oh, the South's full of arsenic.
I
Sounds
got
like some
tons
fun
of
stuff
circuit
there.
chimes.
The what?
I got tons of sun-kissed chimes.
Wow. Sun kiss. Is that what you said? Sun kiss?
Sun catchers.
Sun catcher. I didn't know. I'm sorry. It just.
You have to
What is
excuse
that?
my friend Crackhead Travis here. He can't read too well or listen or write
Well,
or
I'm used to
talk.
being under the water. I'm used to being under the water. I don't really hear that well above water.
He sounds like he's from Greenbow, Alabama.
What is that? That's a puppy dog.
Yes.
That's pretty. How you like that? Cracking Mary. It's a painting of a dog, puppy dog, with a couple of balls in the screen. The canvas. Ain't that canvas?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it is king this.
Shut up, Imple.
Canvas stretch.
Canvas strip.
Yeah, but he's more
Jesus.
like cracking gum.
$35.
Woo! I don't know if she's worth all that. Gee. Ah. Wow. It's pretty though.
So in that general area, Judith, according to the geological study that was done, there is predominantly copper, lead, iron, and zinc where you're located at. Pretty good concentrations of lead there. In the 17 to 14 parts per million of lead concentration. So that's
I got sweet.
there's also selenium there. There's some good minerals there. Minerals. Hey, Kraken. It
Yeah.
made Casey laugh. It made Casey laugh. For shoot. Kraken Mary was probably laughing too, wasn't she?
She's always laughing. Always.
So the way I do black sand, like if you get a good pan of it, of course
Yeah.
gold is still heavier than black sand, but put a magnet, like a neodymium magnet, inside of like a Ziploc baggie, and then dip it in where all the black sand is. If a lot of it sticks to the magnet, then that is iron black sand. If it doesn't stick to the magnet, then that is galena and lead black sand, which if there's lead, there's silver. Put it that way. Pretty much every place there's lead, there's silver, because the two elements are so close to each other. Because I have iron ore here, because there's an iron mine not that far from where I live. That's that one's shale. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Like that is a piece of iron ore. And you see it's got some metallic surfaces to it underneath the iron oxide. This right open for crack because it's really dense. Got a lot of weight to it. But what's funny is it's almost zero magnetics to it whatsoever. Then this is another piece of iron ore, but this stuff looks really cool, as it's really sparkly. And this is basically this is what happens when like iron mixes with a volcano that pushes that heavy metal up to the Earth's crust. So it was molten metal in a volcano. And this stuff will break. You can with a brush and have it flake off into black sand. But it's really cool. It looks kind of like a coral or something almost. And there's lots and lots of this out there. Kind of neat looking stuff though, you know.
Oh yeah.
There's another big chunk of iron ore, and this stuff, I mean, it's heavy, way heavier than a rock would be. But yeah, very metallic looking rock. And yeah, it's super duper dense. But it's not, oddly enough, at all. I haven't tried licking any of it yet, though, to see what it tastes like. Oh, no comment about that one, huh, Kraken?
Yeah.
I said no comment about that one, huh? I said I haven't licked it to see what it tastes like. And then I realized your mic was muted. I figured you muted your mic because Kraken Mary was beating you.
No, I'm fine. I was just checking out something.
Oh, like the third one? Yeah, so it's that one is that third one is iron, but it does have zinc in it. It does have selenium in it, and some other trace minerals, but it's predominantly iron. It's in the 70% tile of iron in that piece, but there are some other metals in it that have a value to them. They are pretty cool rocks, though. Your logo went away, Kraken. Your not logo. Your little icon did. Your little icon disappeared.
Yeah, I know. It goes away and comes and goes. Cause my phone's getting ready to die.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It's getting close to my bedtime anyway.
Oh, the poor little guy gonna go night-night.
Well, it ain't my
Wonder
choice.
what happened.
It's my medicine, man. They put me on some stronger medication, and it's just taking my body a little time to get used to it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it's
it's
just
like that with most medications, you know. Your body takes time to adjust to them.
well, it just seems like lately that my medicine makes me so sleepy anyway. Even my medicine I was on normally, like for my seizures, they increased the amount of that I have to take in order to keep my seizures at bay, and it's just taking a toll. And that's the only time I can take it is at night because if I take it, any other time, I get sleepy before the day's out, and I have
Oh
stuff I
man,
have to do.
taking it in the morning, and then you're like, trying to drive to work.
Yeah, but see, I just recently got my license back because they took my license, because of the seizures.
Yeah.
So I had to wait 6 months to get my license back, but I still can't drive, long distance. I have to. It has to be somewhere close, and if I do have to drive
So
somewhere,
that's why you need Kraken Marys to drive you around.
she can't drive either. She has seizures worse than I do.
Oh, does she really? Wow.
Yeah, that's why we're meant to be together. If I have seizures, she knows how to take care of me. If she has one, I know how to take care of her. Her method is a little easier than mine. She'll help. If she's got a magnet she can use on me in case need to. But if she has one, I have to hit her with electricity. That's my
He's over
choice.
there freaking plug.
I just do it because I think it's funny when she's having one. I'm just
She's over
playing. I'm not.
there.
Yeah. No, I don't do that, y'all. Don't think that. I'm just playing.
But
I
honey,
know.
I couldn't find the 110 cord, but I found a 220.
Actually, the 110 is worse than the 220. 110, you can't let go.
Oh, I can let go of 110, no problem.
Mm, that 110 is tough, man. That 220 is tough too, because I mean, if you leaning on something and you holding on to that 220, it's hard to let go of that too. Because the first thing happens
Yeah,
in
the
your
higher
hand,
the higher the voltage alternating current, the harder it is. But I like what David said. A shock collar.
right?
I wonder if that would work for you, man.
No, I got one. I actually got it. They put a TENS unit in my chest, and that's what I call it. It's called the VNS, and and
Yeah.
it's just a machine, but it goes off every 5 minutes. Or if say for instance, if my heart rate goes up, it detects a seizure, it'll start going off. I have them all the time. But Mary's got a magnet that she takes and runs across my chest, and she counts 1001, 1002, 1003. And what it does is it activates the machine in my chest, and then it hits me on both sides of the brain. So I don't just get it on my right side, I get it on the left and the right, which is very uncomfortable, but it does cause my seizures to stop.
It's funny you say that because I don't feel a thing when it happens.
I'm sure you don't. But
I'm gonna
that's
have
the
to tell
reason
her to a stronger magnet and go real fast with it.
no, I don't need her to go real fast. I mean, really, honest to God, it feels just like I put my finger in a plug, and it hurts. It's very painful. I don't suggest. I mean,
Oh, I bet.
it's not meant to be painful. It's just the way the location of where it's at. It's very uncomfortable. It's terrible. I don't suggest. I mean, it's a good thing to have because since I've had it put in, I've only had 12 seizures in a year, whereas before I was having them 16, 17 times in a week.
Wow.
So yeah, it reduces
Yeah,
the amount.
that's definitely crazy.
Yeah, Well, a grandma seizure ain't nothing to joke about anyway.
No, no, I had a friend in high school that had grandma seizures.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I have, but I hate to say it this way. When I have a seizure, or when I was having my seizures, I could sleep for 24 hours and sleep good. But now I don't sleep as good. I mean, I wake up 3, 4 times a night. Not because of the seizures, just because I can't sleep good. I sleep better when I have a seizure than I do when I don't. So I guess you got to take the good and the bad. I feel more rested. And trust me, you gonna use every muscle in your body when you have a
Oh yeah.
seizure. So, but I mean, it is what it is. I've learned to deal with
Yeah,
them.
he's not allowed to
Live
have.
with
I
them.
don't think he can do safety meetings.
I don't do too many safety meetings.
He fills fire extinguishers with fire.
No, I do. I feel fire extinguishers. I inspect them, make sure that they work.
Oh my God, how funny would that be? I wonder if this will. This is how you get. This is how you really get a copyright strike. Okay. This is one of my favorite videos, like on YouTube. I should say not on the internet, but on YouTube. This is one of my favorite videos. Waiting for it there. It finally for come up. I like it when things want to get laggy. I wonder if the audio will play. I don't know. Does it have audio?
Somewhat, it keeps breaking
Yep.
up.
It's glitching. Wow, it's
Probably
like it
because
won't buffer.
you're on the screen.
Well, I shared this to StreamYard. Is what I did. Kind of like you share the races.
Yeah.
But it should have buffered out a lot faster than what it is. It talks about everything that happens. Here's this thing. It's not a very long video either. It's only 3 minutes, but YouTube loves YouTube.
Right.
You can buffer anytime.
How's Casey doing?
She's doing pretty good. She's in the other room. She's on watching on her phone and watching TV at the same time. She's learning how to do a multitask.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Is there audio now or no?
No, I don't hear
No.
anything.
There's no audio.
What is it about?
I just need to probably here. And I know why the audio didn't share right. It's because I didn't have that setting set on StreamYard. But yeah, it talks about everything that can happen in the world
In the blink of an
in the
eye.
blink of one eye.
Look, I'm gonna have to get off of here.
It's pretty incredible. Yeah, and I'll copy the link and put it in chat for anybody who actually wants to watch it too. Like I said, it's a pretty cool.
My phone's gonna die. I got 3%.
It's gonna die. I'll go ahead and jump off, like I said, and I'll put this in chat so after your phone charges up, you can go back and grab it if you want, stuff like that. Show it to
All right.
the
Either that or send me the
Kraken
link.
Mary. Yeah, I could do that too.
Bye, y'all.
Have a great night, Kraken.
See you later, Kraken.
Drives me nuts. And then there was 2.
Yep.
Come on, you stupid thing. Click open. Oh, bad. That's not what I want to do. So, Judas and Dan, when do you guys start setting your lines out?
Let's go, y'all.
November 1st. So I'm guessing right now you guys are probably just getting them all set up and cleaned and stretched and all that kind of good stuff. I want that one off. I'm playing with buttons on the laptop. You know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Things could go bad very quickly. Picture-in-picture layout. See, it does do picture-in-picture. Somebody else was saying that they couldn't do this with StreamYard. I'm like, yeah, you can. I don't remember who it was. Let's see if I select this one. Bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. See, I can do a picture inside of a picture.
My StreamYard won't do it, won't let me from my phone.
It's a setting you have to select. But I think I can grab you and bring you up here and drop you there. Maybe. Maybe. So I'm still learning a lot of this stuff on StreamYards too, you guys, because there's a lot of this stuff that's just so much fun to try to figure out. Scouting and adding on to fur shed, dyeing and waxing traps, getting all the permissions filled out, getting geared up. Just got a bed extender today for putting the new canoe in the truck. Nice. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of like permits and all that to deal with, which I'm sure is a lot of fun. What does this one say? Oh yeah, I can hit that button. Stop. Screen. Oh my god, that would be. Sometimes a bad idea turns into a bad idea. Yeah, I imagine that is just very, very long work days between getting traps put out and then having to go check lines and just going back and forth and back and forth. You guys remember the movie Spaceballs? Spaceballs.
I don't know.
Passion. You're not supposed to say stuff like that.
I'd never seen it.
Where's that button? There's that button. CO. Yeah, because I know they secrete some kind of like a oily thing. To like cover their fur and then mark their territory and do all the scenting stuff and that kind of. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Maybe. I know they use a lot of that kind of stuff for doing a lot of different things. Oh boy, I really made my laptop freak out now.
Yeah.
This thing don't know what it's doing now. If you guys saw my other screen, you'd be like, wow, yeah, look at it, went completely white and everything. Cat Mom!
Hey, Cat Mom.
How you doing, Cat Mom? My laptop is currently showing a spinning wheel of death over the top of a spinning wheel of death. And in a minute, it's going to show a spinning wheel of death over the top of a spinning wheel of death over the top of a spinning wheel of death. I don't think it's going to let me do it because it's going to be funny. You know, doing pretty good. Just, you know, kind of goofing around on here as usual. But my laptop wants to not, it wants to be funny and freak out because, you know, the operation I was trying to perform. Surprise. I bet those smell particularly delightful too, Judas and Dan Davis. Yeah, Chew's in here hanging out. Judas and Dan Davis in here hanging out. I'm sure there's probably a couple others in here just hanging out with us. Listen to us be goofy and just talk about random stuff. Random snot. It's not funny. My laptop still shows the wheel of death, which is kind of funny, even though it's not spinning anymore. I think that made it stop. I changed to a different screen and it stopped spinning. I could believe that, Judas and Dan, because I know they put lots of very interesting things in a lot of food that you would never think of as flavorings or scents that by themselves do not sound very appetizing, but when mixed in, makes things much better. It's kind of like I'm trying to remember what it's called. When a whale throws up, and sometimes they got that in their vomit, and that's used in perfume, like really high-end perfumes and stuff like that, and that stuff's like worth its weight in gold. Ambergris or ambergris, something like that. Some other really, really yucky stuff. Yeah, ambergris. There we go. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that sound like something you'd want to rub all over your body? That would be, yeah, horribly gross beyond belief. So Miss Passion got to go to the dentist today. Doesn't that sound like it was a whole lot of fun for her?
Yeah.
She had to get fillings in the back of her mouth.
Yep.
Which just had to be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of them using mink. I've also heard of them using something that's secreted from muskrat. Yeah, it's something that's excreted from an anal gland on the muskrat that was used. I was watching it on Discovery Channel. That's how I know that one. Sounds delicious, doesn't it?
Mm. Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
could believe that. I could believe they're really tiny. Yeah, I finally got it to stop freaking out. My laptop's actually not freaking out now. Yes.
Can you come here?
Yeah, what do you need help with?
Get that trash bag out.
Yeah.
So I could change it.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. I've been sitting down for like the last couple of hours. I stood up and my legs were like, nope. We call it steel chair life because, man, yeah, that one felt great. I'm getting old.
I'm still young.
Yeah. Yeah, have to get another trash bag and might have to kind of dump some into the other one.
Oh.
You're gonna have to get a trash bag out of the kitchen garbage. It's stuck in there on her. She can't get it. Casey was struggling.
My mom does the trash.
Somebody should.
Huh?
I said somebody should have changed it like last year.
Yeah, you. I don't like the trash bag.
Hold that one open.
It's so frustrating. I'm trying to carry it out and it's like.
Right, get it out there now. All the fruit flies. All the fruit flies. There's little fruit flies in there.
Oh my.
I hate little fruit flies. It's that time of year for fruit flies to be popping up everywhere. That's why. Because the weather's at the right condition. Probably sounds like thunder in here right now. I'll wash my hands. So I like to keep my hands clean.
Yep.
Which is pretty weird when you realize that, I'm a garbage man. I touch trash all day long, but yet I like to keep my hands clean as I can. It's kind of funny, Judith and Dan. People will see something like that and they'll be like, oh my God, that's so horrible. That's so gross and blah, 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 blah. But then they don't realize that, like, some of the most expensive coffee and best, highest end coffee in the world come from elephant poop. So they feed elephants the coffee beans, like the whole coffee fruit. They eat it, and then they poop out the coffee beans, and then they wash them and dry roast them, and that's what some of the most expensive, nicest coffee is.
Oh gosh.
How crazy is that, huh?
I didn't know about that.
But just something about adding the, just the way that their stomach processes the beans versus the way people do. Because the beans ferment inside their intestine and inside their bellies and stuff like that. So. You have a flashlight you can take with you. Well, you don't want a flashlight? Oh, I just figured you'd take it out so you'd get rid of all the little fruit flies that are in it. I'll take it out here in a little bit then. Well, you can just put it outside the door for right now.
Okay. I was gathering that trash was so far we could put things in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Stuff down. Oh, because I didn't empty it. It was your job. It's one of your jobs to take out trash. Doesn't have many jobs here, but that's one of them. Take out the trash.
My mom does the trash, and she'll take the trash bag when it's full. She'll take it out of my room to put in a big trash can.
Yeah. See, Jessica's mom does the trash. She's probably like, and? Like, so, what do I care? Yeah, I like the Colombian blend, or like the breakfast blend. I like that extra strong caffeine hit, you know.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
I
don't really
did
drink
that a
much
lot.
coffee because coffee goes right through me like no tomorrow. It blasts through me like it's a tunnel boring machine. But then there's also coffee that they do the same kind of way, but they do it with monkeys, um, like macaws and stuff like that. There's lots of different ways that they do it just to add more, I don't know, flavor or butt fat to it or whatever. Yeah, Death Wish coffee. Yeah. So what you gotta do is make your coffee. Gotta make it the Marine Corps way. You take yesterday's leftover coffee, and use that as coffee. And then whatever's coffee's left over from today, you use that to make tomorrow's coffee. And it just keeps getting stronger.
I still got some carrot coffee left from my carrot.
And then the next thing you know, you'll be able to see smells and hear colors and yeah, kind of like refried rice or refried beans, you know, even though the beans weren't fried to start with. Make a real cup of mud. So you make it about as muddy as you possibly can. It just makes it that much more fun. Yeah, there you go, like a black eyed pea party. Like woohoo!
I like black eyed peas.
I like their music.
No, the black eyed peas food.
It's also a band named Black Eyed Peas.
I heard of that group.
Yeah, Miss Jessica's lived a very sheltered life of mostly just country music. So she doesn't know a lot of other genres. Like 50.
I got other music I listen to. I got like Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, Celtic Woman, Chris Young, Demi Lovato, Fall Out Boys, Full Wada, Jones Brothers, Luke Bryan, Macklemore, and other ones.
Yeah, Macklemore. Can we
The
go
only
thrift
song
shop?
the only song I listen to is it's called "Can't Hold Us."
Oh yes, I just caught that fly. right there in the crease of my between my fingers, right there. I don't know if you guys
Oh
can see it,
wow.
right there. I just reached up and grabbed them. Now, not enjoy life.
My mail call videos is almost uploading. It's taking forever to load.
Now I gotta wash my hands. Dirty fly. My fingers. No, I'm not like a germaphobe or any of that kind of thing. I just
I think it was like 2 nights ago or something. I killed 2 bugs in my room. I was like, and one of them got on my leg. I was like, yeah,
yeah, because you freaked out. I remember that.
yeah. I was like, ew.
That's what I normally do, Judith and Dan. I normally, not myself, but normally I give them to the fishes. I have African cichlids in the living room, and that's what I normally do is feed them to the fishies. They, they're not super large yet, but they'll eat a whole fly one shot, just bang, suck it right down. They're very aggressive fish, though. It's pretty fun to watch.
Mm.
So when you say you feed them to Oscar, is it a Oscar fish or just a animal named Oscar? Because the Oscar fish is a cichlid. I don't have any Oscars, but I have like Jack Dempsey's, the electric yellow cichlids, convict cichlid. I have a pair of each, like a breeding pair. Some of them I don't remember the names of because it's been a while now. But they're probably full. But I'm very familiar with the black and orange Oscars and the albino Oscars. Eventually, I want to get an arowana. Because arowanas are just wicked cool.
Mm.
I go to the creek and I catch little tiny crawdads, little crayfish, and I put them in there, and they just, yeah, they chew them up like no tomorrow. It's pretty funny.
Oh wow.
It's a fish eat fish world. Yeah, everyone is kind of like a knife fish, except they're very silvery, very, very pretty. Um, their front of their face goes up at an angle, and they got the two little like worm tentacles off their lip. A very beautiful fish out of the water, and they'll eat nuts, berries, insects, pretty much anything that fits in their mouth. Yeah, they're just they are definitely an awesome fish.
I got a coin that came in today. I got it in the mail.
Oh yeah, what you get?
It's in my big birthday box. Where is that? No. I had it. Oh, there is. I think this is one. Come on, Bob. The kikabira.
Oh, Kookaburra. Yeah, Australia. Oh, you got it in the TEP too, in the tip.
The
Tamper evident.
kikabira.
Yeah. Yeah, they pronounce it Kookaburra.
Kikabura.
Australian. It's an Australian bird. It's like their country's bird. They're really, really cool birds. They're really pretty, and they got really, really beautiful.
Someone got this for me for my
Singing
birthday.
voice. Nice, that's awesome. Yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff for your birthday. A lot of people on YouTube really like you. I got a lot of yeah, I like a kingfisher. I got a lot of people who just didn't really care all that much. I got half a dozen happy birthdays, and that was about it. So here is maybe. There it is. Here's an. These are arowanas, Judith and Dan Davis. This is what they look like.
Ooh,
They get very
awesome.
big, but they are very, very beautiful. And there's, of course, some color variations of them. They are related to, but they are an Asian fish. But genetically, they're very similar, genetic-wise, to a fish, to a cichlid. Even baby arowanas look really, really cool because they got their really long tentacles when they're babies off their lip. They're basically like a false worm, so they can use it to hunt with. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful fish to me, my eyes. Yeah, yeah, built like archers. Yeah, they're like on archer fish. Yeah, they'll jump out of the water. Um, I don't think an arowana will squirt water out of its mouth to go after another fish or go after like insects or anything like that. Well, there's a whole little chart on the different variation colors of arowanas. Yeah, there's a lot of, because they are different parts of the world too. I want to say there's an arowana species that's actually down in the Amazonian as well. But the silver arowana is what everybody, it's been made world famous there. But of course, in the pet trade or aquarium fish, they've been in color varieties to make them. You can have a silver arowana with like certain reds and certain bees. Yeah, so there's your archer. Body structure on the archer versus arowana. But definitely, yeah, definitely cool looking fish. I've always enjoyed fish though. I don't know why, they're just very peaceful to me. I've always really liked peaceful fish. They're a pleasure to watch. You know, they're relaxing. It's fun when they're super aggressive and just annihilate anything you put in as far as food goes. Yeah, the arapaima is a pretty that is a very badass fish. Um, those and like the wolf fish. And the arapaima has a very big, looks very similar to an arowana, and I think it might be in genetically related, maybe not the same species, but like there's a huge one there. I know those things get monster size. I want to say that guy, Monster Hunter or whatever, uh, Discovery Channel, go all those places and fish stuff. River Monsters there, because there he is, right there. Yeah, those things are huge.
Ooh.
Yeah, they get big. They get really big. And I just realized that doesn't help you guys at all since you can't. I have to hit this button first. There we go. Like right here, this thing is. You can see how big that thing is. But there's the guy from River Monsters right there, holding one. Yeah, those things are massive fish.
Humongous.
Yeah, the golden dorado is a very cool fish. I don't remember the actual species name of the wolf fish. Like the sign. Yeah, Jeremy Wade. Yeah, that thing, man, that something you don't want to get bit by or attacked by. There's your wolffish. The teeth on those things are just not something you'd want to play with. I know there's one picture on here that's just fantastic looking of one. Of course, and like alligator gars, those things are nasty. Like there's Jeremy Wade right there, actually, holding a fish with some really. We also call those note fish. Yeah, that's not what I said to do, you stupid thing. Yeah, you can call that like a note fish right there. You see something like that and you're like, nope. Looking at pictures of fish. What are you looking for?
Huh?
So what are you looking for?
Nothing. I'm just looking.
Like this is exactly the kind of fish you want to stick your hand in their mouth to pick them out of the river, right? I believe this one is the vampire fish, which yeah, doesn't that sound like fun? Yeah, the Amazon's got a lot of crazy, mean, nasty fish. Yeah, basically, yeah, without the fangs, it would be very similar to a striper. Up in New Hampshire, we used to get stripers all the time as they would come up in the river. But again, that thing would feel great to get bit by, you know?
I
And of course,
wouldn't
I
get
know
near
Julian
it.
Dan knows all about the alligator gar. Heck, you're in North Carolina. You probably have
I don't
alligator
know.
gars where you are.
You
Alligator
have to
gars get
look.
big. It's a body of a fish with the mouth of an alligator. Yeah, I've had gator gar before done as like deep fat fried nuggets. But even little ones can nail you pretty good. And see how big some of these fish are, Jessica?
Holy cow.
You'll
It's
realize like
humongous.
that is a fish. Right
Oh,
there.
wow.
That's a fish with the mouth of an alligator. Yeah, they get very large.
I would not get near that thing.
I've never had one smoked before. Well, see, that's a great part. When you go fishing, you don't know if it's in the water or not. It could just be down. And then bang, you get attacked. I just saw one up top. That one, yeah, that one looks like a big good eating right there. Nice big 327-pound Mississippi sportsman. There you go, Judas and Dan. Right there. 227-pound alligator gar. Such an unofficial record in Vicksburg. There's you some eating right there. Yummy, yummy. I'm probably gonna get a letter from YouTube. Can't show stuff on YouTube from Google. Wait a minute, but you are Google. You guys are the same company. So we don't have anything like this out here. Nice. I caught a 79-pound spoonbill by hand at Lake of the Ozarks where I live. Spoonbills, of course, are related to the sturgeon. Sturgeon, not surgeon, sturgeon. Which is a pretty neat fish as well, you know, living dinosaur. Yeah, Jessica, right there. Look at the teeth on that stupid fish, right?
Oh, my.
Like, there's no reason for a fish to have teeth like that, you know? but for no good reason they do.
That's some sharp teeth.
Yeah. It's like Little Red Riding Hood, you know?
Yeah.
All the better to eat you with. Been going now for 3 hours talking about goofiness. Yeah, I've heard that their eggs are mildly poisonous. But there are a lot of things that are poisonous that, I mean, we're going to touch stupid things all the time anyhow. Because, well, there was a video a few years back of a guy who picked up a Gila monster and decided he was going to kiss it on the face, stuck its tongue out, and it bit his tongue.
Ouch.
And I think it's like the only known reported death of a human by a Gila monster on record, because Gila monsters are venomous. But it's just, it's one of those like stupidity things, you know. Yeah, it's just what all they would do is see it, Jews and then they call them spicy eggs. And you're like, look, spicy eggs. You can feel them burn in your mouth when you're eating them.
Mm.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah. All I know is all those little fruit. I think half those fruit flies that were in the garbage followed me into my coin room, because now they're flying. A couple are flying around me, annoying the hell out of me. I'm gonna have to murder them. Oh yeah, duck-billed platypuses are um I know their venom can cause like severe intense pain in people. Not something I'd want to get nailed by. But on the upside, at least platypuses are pretty. They're not super aggressive towards people. I know they can be, because I mean every animal can be. They can be very territorial and very protective of their young and such. But for the most part, they seem very relaxed, which is probably a good thing. So what do you guys want to talk about now? I am an open book full of amassed amounts of knowledge.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Capybaras, using Dan Davis. At that size, 25-pound rats. Yeah, those are capybaras. That's when you need Maine Coon cats. Savannas to start hunting them. Yeah, right. But Cappy very chilled and relaxed. Don't really have much of it's funny, you know, they'll like hang out with the predators that kill them and eat them. They aren't really that smart, which is kind of crazy. We got 5 people in chat. So I think we're kind of really winding down now. Their name for Nutria is Koyapu. I believe that, yeah. I watched this what's his name? It's this reptile channel on YouTube I
Hey,
watch.
Mom.
Yes, how you doing, Miss Kim? Hope you're having a good night. Your daughter's learning all about fish right now. Fish that have big, mean, nasty teeth and such.
Yep.
Like alligator gars and wolffish and vampire fish and arowanas and Drews and Dan Davis talking about 25-pound
She's
rats
working
in
on a
Mississippi where they
scrapbook.
live. That's cool. My mom does a lot of like scrapbook and arts kind of stuff, like crocheting and needlepoint and all that kind of stuff. I never got into any of that kind of stuff. Of course, some people think it's weird when you do, you know, for a guy.
Earlier, she was very tired.
I bet. You guys did a lot of driving today, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. Susan Dan Davis says there that our outdoor channel is our scrapbook. What the heck is that guy? Flint Reptiles. Flint Reptiles on YouTube. He's a really cool channel. He rates different animals as do they make a good pet, and he has like a 1 to 5 scale that he rates things on. The worst creature he ever graded was children. Humans, the worst scale. Excuse me, the worst grade scale out of anybody. It was pretty funny. Give you some like handability, hard, you know, how durable they are, how hard they are to take care of, how much they cost to buy, to take care of, and stuff like that. He's got like a 5-point grading scale. It's pretty funny though. But you can learn a lot from watching him about all kinds of different creatures because he goes all over the place. And yeah, there's like 50 different species of potato bugs, little roly polies. They come in all kinds of different colors and patterns and sizes. I was like, that's pretty freaking cool. I swear these look drive me nuts. They're making me go crazy.
Every time I see a mosquito, it drives me nuts.
Yeah. Well, the fruit flies drive me nuts because they like to fly right in my face. Actually, it just popped up in my newsfeed too, Clint Reptiles. Come on, type. My phone doesn't allow us like to work.
Mm.
Well, I have a couple. I have 3 kids, and my oldest daughter, 2.5 weeks ago, had twin grandbabies. So I'm a grandfather now at 46, but little girls, and they are very adorable right now. And I'm hoping, if all goes well, not next weekend, but probably the weekend after, to go see them. Try to get down there and see them for the first time. They won't be
That would
released
be
from
awesome.
NICU until beginning of November. But if all goes well, I'm going to get to go down and see them in person and take some pictures with them, which I think would be really cool.
Yep.
Well, I think I'm going to wind it down for the night. I'm going to get some real food to eat here. Probably get some pasta.
Ooh, yummy.
I'm actually kind of hungry. Yeah, it's leftovers, but leftover pasta is still good, especially when you put lots of extra sauce in it to start with. So then it stays nice and
Oh,
moist.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not good, Judith, Dan. Or I'm going to say Dan, because that wouldn't happen. It very impossible for Judith. So, but my ex-wife had a daughter before I got with her, and she considered me more of a father than her own father, just because of the way I treated her, and I basically was her dad. So, her real dad has never been in the picture. So, kind of the enjoyable parts of life. Yeah, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna wind it down. Like I said, I'm gonna go get me some real food to eat. Probably gonna go and spend 20 minutes tickling Casey for the fun of it.
Casey's gonna be ticklish.
She is. She was listening because I could hear her, and then her show came back on, so she muted the phone and turned the TV back on, so she didn't get to hear me. It's gonna be a surprise to her. Dan, Gooders and Dan, we try to have, I try to have fun, and try to interact with everybody and try not to make it all about selling stuff and the pressure of selling stuff. I want people to just come in and have, we all have lots of stuff for sale, and if somebody's interested in something particular,
Yep.
they can always speak up or ask about it, and we never have a problem showing stuff off or giving people deals on things. Kind of what it's always supposed to be about. There's a lot of channels that are always just about trying to sell stuff and get stuff gone right now. And I like to have fun. I live in the middle of nowhere. I've even showed Jessica on the map where I live. My whole town is the size of the neighborhood she lived in.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not a problem. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have a a mount that will fit it beautifully. And the mount is it's all sterling silver pendant. When I took measurements with the caliper, it looks like it'll fit flawlessly. Actually, basically make sure it fits in there, and if it doesn't, I'll set it in it, and then you'll have a bezel for it, which will make it look really good. Make it look beautiful that way for you guys. And save you one less step of having to have something custom made to hold it as a pendant. So would you like to say good night to everybody, Passion?
Yep. Have
I
a
know
good
it's
night.
early for
And
you, but I'm sure you're probably tired as can be.
I don't go to sleep till around 2. I
I
was
know, but
watching
you got up early this
Tadashi.
morning. You
I
were up
woke
early
up
this
at
morning.
I was up at 7 a.m. and had to leave at 8.
That's what I'm saying. So you might actually go to bed a little bit early today night.
I don't know. Depends how long I stay awake.
Yeah, the bezel I bought in a couple of them. They were very expensive at all. I want to say they were only like $10 or $12. They're sterling silver, really pretty and stuff like that. Yeah, they weren't very expensive at all. When I bought them, I think I bought 6 of them total. Because they'll hold a squished quarter. I know that. Yeah, we could definitely work something out, Judith and Dan. That's not a problem at all. It's kind of what's fun about the community. You can trade things back and forth and make wheel and deal things.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, Miss Jessica. I'll let you say good night.
Good night, Ellen.
You guys all stay blessed and try to enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm not sure who's still on right now. There's always people that are on. Yankee Stacking is on. You guys know who that is. I don't know if Matt Stacker's still alive. He might be. I know Raven Hot Coins. He's another amazing person in the coin community. Judith and Dan, if you've never been over
I
to
don't
Raven Hot
see
Coins,
Mad Stacker on.
Raven Hawk still is. He does this. No, he just ended actually. I say he does an end of stream that is absolutely incredible. His end of stream giveaway.
Hold on. He's still live. I just saw it had the red symbol beside his name.
Yep, Matt Stacker's still on. Yeah, his screen's still running. Go and visit Matt Stacker. I will drop his link in the chat. I almost dropped his link in his chat. Matt Stacker's a real cool guy, he's doing like a race. I'm trying to remember what the heck does he call it? Big Game Thursday. That's what it is. He does a Big Game Thursdays, and with Everyday Opportunity, they give away a bunch of stuff. They do race spots for a bunch of stuff. Do comment videos for the game Insane, where they draw a couple for free. And it's just overall, it's a good time. So if you guys want to go check that out, the link's right there in the chat, and just you can just tell them that M4 sent you over. Come and say hi and hang out and hit the like button for him.
I put info raid incoming.
Because he's the more times you hit the like button for people and the more you chat, the more it shares it out to the YouTube community, which really helps spread people's channels for them and help their channels grow more. So like I said, I hope everybody has a great night, and I will see you next time. For yourselves and have fun.
Night, Ellen.